All right, welcome Tristan Naidoo. We got you here again. You're fighting on the 27th of March. How are you feeling ahead of your bout?
I'm feeling very good actually. I'm very excited to get back in the ring, just showcase my talent and get back on track, yeah.
So getting back on track, let's speak about that because you are firmly on track as far as I believe, riding a good win in your last win at Empress Palace. What's the feelings like going into this fight?
Into this fight, listen, as much as I won the last fight, I don't think I'm anywhere where I'm capable of being yet. So I still have a lot to showcase based on my current talent and new things. We're learning new things all the time now. Uncle Manny's taught me a lot of new things. So I'm really excited to just showcase my talent again in this fight. I'm not even thinking about the last fight or the fact of how I won it really. This is a new one and I want to win in a very nice way. I want to put on a showcase of boxing skill. That's what I want to do.
You had a bit of a scenery change. You used to previously train in the south there by Manny, and now Manny's obviously moved here to Edenvale to train his athletes. What's the difference been like in venue, just the feeling in the camp?
I mean, now I'm at Golden Gloves. I get a lot of good sparring as well, but I did like the feel, at Manny's gym in Turffontein Racecourse. It's old school, it's hard. It was very gritty. We used to really dig in those days, but I still feel the same. It's just me and Manny, and we do our work same as we used to. We push the same, and now I got other champs beside me and guys who are just as hungry that I have to also push myself all the time just to keep up with. So that's exactly what I wanted.
You mentioned the hunger, and I suppose in sparring as well, it just benefits you to have more partners that you get to share the ring with.
Yeah, no, definitely. So besides the fact that the fighters are hungry and they want to learn, they want to get better, and they want to win, there's different styles, different experience levels, whether it's amateur backgrounds. We're talking about also a world champion. We're talking about guys who fought 8 rounds, 10 rounds, 12 rounds, 6 rounds. They know the differences between the rounds, the styles. It gives you a lot of insight, so I can implement things the right way this time around, yeah.
Right, and a trip back to Turffontein Racecourse for you. Familiar ground for you, that. What's your thoughts going back there?
I haven't had the best of luck in the last, well, not the last two, but the last 2 visits to Turffontein Racecourse. I started off there with a very big bang, and I plan to revisit that memory this time around. Yeah.
What's changed for you in your career now? Because obviously you're coming back strong. Your last performance was a really good performance. What was the catalyst for you?
I think, there's a thing Kobe Bryant says, and he says sometimes it's not about the hours, the amount of hours you practice, but it's the amount of hours that your mind is present during practice. So for me now, finally, I've been able to, God's blessed me that I'm able to pursue boxing full time. My heart, my soul, I eat, breathe and sleep this thing now. So I do believe that I'll really level up the way I used to. When I started my professional career, I started unfortunately with a job, and then it became a very full-time job, and it took a lot. It does take a lot. I think out of all boxers, any professional athletes that work full-time jobs, know how it feels. They know the struggles, the emotional, the stress that comes behind it. But being able to be in a position now to train full-time, I'm going to use this opportunity to the best of my ability.
And a lot of people that watch your video content and even this content that will maybe search your name would have watched your social media, and your numbers spike, and you're very famous for I'm a Boxer video. I'm going to call it that video, where you've done 3 versions of it as well. Talk to us through that. I mean, like what went through your mind to create that content?
Funny story. For some reason they think because we fight people for a living, we don't know jokes or we don't like comedy. Nah, we appreciate it. Just when it's time to get serious, it's serious. But with that, I think what really brings people together is when they can laugh about something, share jokes about something, share a common interest with something. So those videos just took off, and whether you're a boxer or you're just somebody who knows boxers, you took a more watchful eye to the video, and things just rolled on from there. I just became more creative and got more ideas from there, yeah.
So, I mean, do you see yourself now as an influencer? I mean, you got as of today, as of when this video is recorded, 66,000 followers on Instagram?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think of myself as a content creator now, as a newly founded influencer, but hopefully to influence and help people in the right way, help my own career grow in the right way. Yeah.
All right. So obviously going back to boxing again, because you've had some time off to obviously collect your thoughts and develop a new version of yourself. Going back to the ring now, I mean, what can we expect from you?
I think now, I think you can expect a more manly version of myself, someone who's got a bit more experience, a bit more in depth of what it means to actually be a professional athlete, the struggles that come along with it. but also I'm here to compete now and I'm here to fight. So I hope everybody who's seen my social media and whoever else and thinks that, hey, this is a draw card, just be ready, because I'm going to be ready to fight now.
And has it changed your life in any way, the social media stuff? I'm just going to go back again and just touch on that.
I mean, for me, you know, the way I look at the social media, some people might say, oh, Ryan Garcia, a social media boxer, Instagram boxer. I'm not a content creator. I'm a professional boxer turned content creator. So I know what it is to work hard in the gym, and I know what it's like to train hard. But I also know what it's like to do without sponsors and have to do without certain meals, because you don't have the backing, you don't have the sponsors. So if social media is a tool for us as professional athletes and boxers to put our time and dedication and effort into the sport and supports us financially and in any other ways, why not use it? So I've just been blessed in the fact that I've used it and things have taken off for me. So yeah.
I mean, if you look at there's a certain gap in the market, especially with South African boxers. You see if you follow suits of the UK boxers, the USA boxers, they're all onto this already. It's just us that needs to catch up.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think, you know, if there's one thing I've done is look at a blueprint that works. You know, they say don't reinvent the wheel. The wheel's made already, just improve it, make it your own. So that's what I've tried to do with my content and my following and my fan base in South Africa with boxing as a whole.
And outside of the sport now, are you focused on social media, or are you're working, or you're a full-time boxer? What's your story?
So at the moment, I think the best way I can say is I hustle to make ends meet all the time, whether it's going to some of the most dangerous places to get stock, to resell it, whether it's training people like I do in the evenings at Brian Mitchell's gym, whether it's trying to get sponsors and approaching them, I do that. I work a half-time job as well for the middle of the day, managing a customer care line. So whatever I can do to make sure that I got enough hours in a day to chase my dream, that's what I'm doing.
And obviously that happens now, where you take all of that and you take it into the 27th of March. It's obviously paramount that you win the fight as well. I mean, that's obviously going to support your cause, especially you're not building up all this for nothing.
Yeah. No, definitely. You know what? It's not to say I'm not focused on this fight, but my dreams and my goals and my aspirations are a lot bigger than this fight now. So this fight is just one step in the right direction. It's just a small step, but it's one step at a time, one bite at a time, one punch at a time. So 4 weeks time, yeah, we'll start again.
And what happens on fight night? What are you envisioning for yourself on that fight? I know you say you're focusing on the future, but I mean, like, what do you envision for this fight?
Envision for this fight, I'd like to draw on all of my experiences, good and bad, the nerves, the emotions, everything else, how far I've been to actually get here. And I'm not predicting a knockout, I'm not predicting anything, I'm not predicting anybody quitting, but they usually do. But what I am predicting is that the fans are going to enjoy seeing me fight. I want to put on a show for them, I want to put on a show for myself and enjoy myself that night.
Alright, so where did you get that nickname, The Prince, from?
Manny actually gave it to me. I guess he looked at my style a bit, the way I carry myself. He said, you know, you're pretty fluid, you're pretty elegant. Sometimes you like to be a bit flashy. You know, the Prince suits you, and a lot of people, when they see Indian boxers, you know, South Africa didn't have many as of recent. And he said, no, Prince. You know, and it stuck. People liked it. My dad used to really like it, so it stuck.
Your main purpose in the sport or in life is to, inspire, because in the sport itself there are a lot of comeback victories where people, there's a story behind it. Which part of that does yours take form?
I think in the sport-wise, I'd like to compete at the top level in the world. And I think God has also put me on this journey to definitely help others, to inspire others, and to share my journey with them, to show them what can actually be achieved. Yeah, everyone goes through their own difficult circumstances, trials, tribulations, but a lot of things, dreams as such, might not seem realistic when you're starting out, but I think it's also important for me to share with other people that you can make it and show them what the realities are. Not only the pretty pictures, the hardships, like yes, when you do lose, yes, how you do need to pick yourself up, how you do need to try again, because are you going to live for the next 5, 10, 20 years knowing that maybe I should have tried again? Nah, it's not going to be me.
And how do fans keep up to date with you and your fights? You're going to be posting regularly on social media about your training. How do they get tickets for this fight?
Okay, guys. So if you want to know more details about my fights, keep following my Instagram. Turn my post notifications on. I will be posting very soon about the actual poster with who I'm fighting, the date, the details, the number you can contact for tickets or tables. And just stay tuned. I'll be doing a giveaway as well soon, so just stay tuned for that too.
All right, fantastic. Do you have a prediction though for the fights?
The fight. I'm predicting fights of the night. That's what I'm predicting.
So fight of the night comes up. You're going to put on a show for the fans. They're not going to leave disappointed.
Yeah, no, definitely. Any boxing purist and everybody who enjoys a good beating will appreciate what I'm going to do. Yeah.
I like that answer as well, because obviously you're very confident in your abilities. You've always been earmarked. From the time I actually saw you sparring, I thought you were the standout star at that particular sparring that year. And then obviously life happens the way it happens, but you're now fully set on determining your future.
Yeah, most definitely. I think, they are always referred to hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. It's my time that I've been blessed with certain gifts, but I'm training like I haven't been blessed with anything now. So I'd really like to carry that into this fight and showcase something different from myself. Just show people the step that I am able to take just with what I have right now.
And there's a lot more layers to your game. I'm assuming at this point you've only 4 fights into your career. There's a lot to show.
Yeah, no, definitely. 4 fights will even sell you short. So if you think by watching my old fights or anything, you've seen much of me, you haven't seen anything yet.
Well, I mean, look, new environment, same trainer, work rate's probably increased. You're a full-time boxer now, so we can imagine the performance is going to be really good. Do you have anything lastly you want to say?
I'd like to tell everybody, all glory to God for where I am now. I'm on a new path and I'm very excited to take this. I'd like to thank all my sponsors, right? I'd like to thank Sebastian Morelli for always looking after me, no matter the day, no matter the time. I'd like to thank Shreyan from Daya and Moodley Biokineticis. He helped me through my injuries. Blake Tomlinson, who's helped me even when he's been in the UK. It's made a huge difference for me to stick in the sport. My trainers Manny and Welcome, who have done amazing for me. I'd really like to thank them, and 2 new sponsors that have really helped me out. One with training gear and supporting me is Coop Active and Bitewave. Yeah.
All the best for your fight.
Cool. Thank you so much, Aiden. Look forward to it.